did you think you started self-love because because of your past? No, because something kind of like open that door for you that, hey, you know what? I'm gonna work on myself because I feel like I deserve to be on a path of, getting to know myself without sexual connection with anyone.
Yeah. I mean, for me, my self-love journey started when I was on a celibacy journey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's another story, but I felt like, first of all, I didn't really believe in myself like that.
I feel like we all have at some point in our life.
Why I went on the celibacy journey, because I felt like I was giving myself away. Like I wasn't really healing from my past. It feels like I was either in a relationship or sexually involved with someone. And at that point in time, I'm like, yo, I was never really not having sex, right? So I'm like, I need to like work on my inner self because maybe like I have issues, But that's why I got into that sort of stuff.
Before I say that, I truly believe that celibacy is also the best decision I've done.
You did it too?
I am on right now. Oh. Like I've been in my celibacy journey, but I feel like I also believe in sexual energies.
Yeah.
So whoever you are, sexually involved with, you guys exchange DNAs or some sort of energies, and you gravitate or absorb some sort of energies that are not really yours. So that's just me being careful with who I exchange, my sexual energy with. And by you're right. By healing yourself, you want to be able to get to know yourself outside of any, involvement with any sort of.
So, because I read this book called Think and Grow Rich, right? Mm-hmm. And that's when it all started, and it was talking about like sexual transmutation and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, is this shit real? And I wanted to know if it worked, right? And then like, I was talking to someone and I just ghosted. But I don't know. I felt like I needed to find God for real. So I'm like, I feel like I needed space. You
wanted to get to know yourself.
When I was celibate, I found that all of my vision, all of my goals was like really clear.
Just kidding.
Yeah, but I feel like all my visions, all my goals were so clear, and low key, like you said, sexual energy. Like I feel like as like human beings, like we kind of lost our instincts to just like we're connected to the earth, like we're connected to vibrations. You know what I mean? So when people like women come up to me all the time, and I don't really do.
Period. Just kidding.
But I don't really do anything, and it's like because like I'm really like when I'm into someone, it's not really just about physical. It's not even about sex. Like I've developed my spirit and my soul to where I don't. Not to say I don't have sex, but for real, like I don't sexualize women. Like if someone is like, beautiful and stuff, like I can't because like I've like really worked on being more within. You know what I mean? So once I know like, you could be like Satan or some shit. You know what I mean? I don't know, but it's different.
I like that you said that because this is not to shit on men. I'm not against men in general, but I feel like it's quite rare to men that are not objectifying women, because I feel like that's also one of my issue with being a woman in a way. Like,
what do you mean?
Where it felt like my whole life I was being objectified. I want people to see me for my heart, or for my
I mean, we just don't see your heart on the street.
Or I know, I get it, I understand that. But in general, right? Like even when you get to know, like when you talk to someone, like sometimes you'll see their intentions, and
Yeah.
you'll notice right away, or you'll recognize right away if they see you for who you are, or if they just wanna hit, you know. I feel like what you were saying is that you were on a journey of, like, literally, that's self-love. That's literally your self journey, like, to get to know yourself. And like, you've gone to the point of, like, once you know from within what your purpose is, your intentions and whatnot, you stop looking for, I think that this is for me too, I think that I stopped looking for things that are not aligned with my values or my, there's a word, I was talking about it, it's demisexual. Is that what it is? Okay, I don't know. Apparently it's a word where it means that I'm the type of person, or you're the type of person that you connect with someone beyond physical. Like a connection that's like out of like the world kind of thing. Like you feel the energy, like you're aligned with this person. There's respect there's values of being aligned. There's like, it's not physical, like it's more, like you said, it's more than just sex. And also I'm the type of person that I only enjoy sex when there's connection. If there's no connection, like it's a waste, you know, like it just doesn't feel right. So I might as well not have sex unless I have someone that I have very deep connection with, you know, soul connection with, you know, on a deeper level.
You talk about a divine connection.
Divine connection.
What is that exactly? Because I heard you
talked about it.
Talked about a divine connection. Is that a divine connection?
A divine connection?
Yeah.
Yes. It's called a divine connection. So what it means to me is it's someone that you have soul deep, meaningful connection with, where the way you feel with this person is literally beyond words can explain. And like, it's like you recognize their soul without actually knowing why and how and where, and you know, it's like you've known this person your whole life. However, there's the difference between, you know, because sometimes you do recognize like someone, but it can be toxic. But if it's toxic, it's not it, you know. But if that person brings out the best in you and it like leads you to the right path, that's the person that you kind of have that comfortability, safety. You feel that safety. You feel that, you know, like you know, vulnerable. Like, you know, you feel vulnerable with.
Guys don't use that word.
Well, I don't think words are like gender. You know, I think that men should stop saying stuff like that. I feel like you all should just be like, men don't do this, men don't do that. That doesn't make you gay, okay?
I'm just being realistic.
But
If you met any guy,
it does not make you gay.
So if you met
to say a word that actually in the dictionary.
I mean, a man like, cause like a man with integrity for real, he wouldn't say shit like just because he's looking for, you know. Cause you know, guys say anything.
Yeah,
so
but
I mean, if you're
it.
a man like with integrity like me, like I'm not saying some shit that I'm not about. You know what I mean?
No, but you were asking about what's divine connection. So I'm saying someone you can be vulnerable with.
Yeah.
Not, I don't know. So, let's not put any like. Okay, I have a problem with this thing where like there's certain things that our men are not allowed because it automatically makes them gay. Why? Like if you're in tune with your masculinity, if you know yourself from within that you are not gay, if that's the word, you know, nothing is gonna affect you or like whatever it is.
So we say zesty.
Yeah, zesty.
Yeah,
okay.
It's gonna
zesty. Wow. Make you like, I feel like I don't.
It's not even that though. It's the fact that it's a lot of feminine energy.
But all of us have feminine and masculine energy though. You know what I mean? So like you just gotta find, like, I know that men are more in tune with their masculine energy and women are more in tune with their feminine energy for sure, but you can balance it out, you know? That's the beauty of
I mean, have you met someone that is really vulnerable?
Like, what do you mean in men?
Yeah.
What is vulnerable for you? I want to ask that because I feel like you have this idea
I want to know.
of vulnerability being zesty. So I want to know what's vulnerable for you, and so then I can understand where you're coming from, and then I'll be like, okay, you know what? Yeah, you know.
Like for me, to be vulnerable is to be open and not to be.
What do you mean by open? Like, what does that mean? Like, open with.
To be open, like in terms of like not being
Guarded
and being very, very honest. Like that's what I think. Maybe there's more, but.
So you think that being open and honest is zesty?
No.
Okay, all right.
So what's vulnerability? Maybe
What's vulnerable?
Maybe I should find the meaning of the word.
The thing is, vulnerability means feeling, like just having, like you said, being honest with who you are and being in tune with who you are as a person, and you're willing to share that with people that you love. Are you actually searching it in dictionary right now?
Yeah.
Are you?
Okay. So I need to find a definition. So it says, in need of special care, support, protection because of age, disability.
That's very.
Hold on.
Being vulnerable is being who you are and feeling like being honest with your emotions without having
any judgment from people.
Any judgment from someone or from anyone. And I feel like men have a hard time having to be vulnerable.
Well, you gotta make me feel comfortable. I can't be vulnerable.
Exactly. So
like that,
you have to feel comfortable with someone, but that doesn't be vulnerable with your family per se, or like with your friend or whatever.
I got my safe spaces, you know.
Safe spaces, okay. But you asked about like, have I found someone vulnerable? I feel like yes, I have. There are men out there that are true to their feelings and not afraid of
like emotional.
Okay, what, like, not emotional in a way of like seeing, like, having emotion doesn't make you weak. It is actually a powerful, like, part of ourselves because we're allowed to feel emotions. We're human beings. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I understand that men are designed differently, but then at the same time, we are all human beings and we have emotions. So having emotions doesn't make you weak as long as you use that emotion in a powerful way. Like, I'm a very in tune emotional person.
So are you vulnerable?
Am I vulnerable? Am I vulnerable? Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I am. I am very vulnerable with people that I care about and that I'm aligned with.
But it comes with trust, right?
It comes with trust, of course.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Like,
no, you can't just be vulnerable with everybody and anybody.
But I'm saying, like, if we first met and I'm gonna like be vulnerable like that, it's like.
But you'll know though, you'll feel that energy if this is someone that can.
Because I feel vulnerable people can be needy depending on the extent. Like, I feel like too much of it I can't take.
Of course, you gotta pick and choose who you be vulnerable with. You can't just be vulnerable.
Because I mean, like,
anyone and everyone. You know what I mean?
I mean, some people have like a lot of like traumas and stuff that, and I'm not a therapist, you know.
Yeah. So you don't want to be saving people or trying to.
I feel like, I mean, for myself, like, I want to present my best self, you know what I mean? There's situations where I would be vulnerable, but on the whole, I'm not just like a vulnerable. You could be vulnerable in different situations.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course, there's different levels. Vulnerable, there you go again. Vulnerable is just.
Like, what is the goal for your company? Like, what is your dream?
My goal for my business is to basically just reach people through my products, through my passion, through like what I'm trying to put out there, where you can be naturally confident and beautiful without having to find anything outside of you. And I think my products can add to that in a way where like like it's very natural. It comes with it's very healing. So I promote self love a lot. So I feel like
yes, you do.
with my products, it has a lot to do with I associate it a lot with self love. So when you do, like for me as a woman, I do a lot of self love, self care to show my self love.
So what made you want to get into
Honestly, ever since I was younger, I've always thought about opening my own business. Um, I have this wide mindset where I want to do everything in this lifetime. So I've always wanted to pursue entrepreneur, and yeah, ever since I was younger, I was always overseas. I was working in I was yeah, I was born in Philippines, but I came here when I was 16. But I would always go to these so I knew I was always into business. I told my therapist, I have other businesses, but I always wanted to be.
so what's the name of your business and what do you sell?
My business name is Tourist Glam Line. I've not heard of it. Well, I have. My business is basically natural handmade cruelty free. So I make my own products, handmade with love, of course. All organic. All of the ingredients I use in my products are natural and very safe and very beneficial for your skin, your lips, and everything.
All natural. How did you came up with all of the ingredients for yeah.
So first of all, I want to know I want to let you guys know what I sell. So I make skincare or lip care products, which is lip glosses, anything related to beauty, but everything I make sure that all my broken mirror base ingredients are all natural. Started with lip gloss actually. I used to get into lip gloss when I was younger. I was always it's shiny. Yeah, that makes your lips itchy. But I have this medicine where it gets dry a lot, especially in the winter. And I'm a fan of lip gloss. I've always been a lip gloss lover. So I sole purpose, because my sole purpose of this is I want every woman to feel beautiful, naturally, and confidently. So I feel like that's what gratitude
So there's no love for guys.
Oh, actually, I am planning because I have brothers and a lot of men that I like talk to about my business. They're like, so what? Like, you're not gonna make products for men? I'm like, you know what? You're right. Because I've always thought about like if you can take care of men and like actually, I'm not saying use your will with God, but I think for me, as a girl, as a woman, if I go on a date with you and you got custard, I'm sorry. That's why I feel like I'm gonna come up. I'm gonna come up with men moisturized and hydrated at all times.
But still, like, why does like guys? You don't like that, like,
I don't think that has nothing to do with like gender. To be honest, I just feel like it's healthier for you to moisturize and hydrate. Because this is part of your face as well. You moisturize your lips, you feel like your lips are gonna dry. It hurts, doesn't it hurt? Like I feel like it hurts. Like I don't know, dry lips hurt. I don't know if you're wet, not good. I personally feel like I experience this right away. Maybe because my business is lit. And then I'm just like, whoa. I'm like, I got pictures that we are here. I feel like it's important.
okay. I guess I don't know anything about it. I mean, I don't know about. I do like moisturize my lips, but first I'm not allowed to. I want to ask you something now. Like I know like, you make content, but you're a content as well, and I saw you talking a lot of stuff about self love, and for me like I find that most men they think like loving yourself is zesty, you know, zesty. You don't know what zesty means? Yeah. So zesty is like, if you go in the Urban Dictionary, you can find what it means. But it's like, um, so it's like a term for like gay body. But I mean, for men, it's not highlighted for males. It's like it's more of a feminine thing. You know what I mean? Because yeah,
What makes you think that men don't deserve love? Oh no, it's not a question to you. It's the society. Okay, I want to talk about this. I know that I speak so highly of self love, but I believe that every human being on this earth deserves some sort of like love, right? I feel like everyone deserves love. It doesn't matter if you're a male or a female, and it doesn't matter what your gender is. You deserve love, and you deserve self love. And when it comes to like the topic of men having to have that sense of like, oh, I can't do that self love thing because it's gay or zesty, whatever the word you use, zesty, right? I think it's the society. I think it's the programming of society of telling men that you should do this, you should do that. Because then if you show any vulnerability, well, you guys know what I mean. I'm not from here. Yeah. Or any emotions, it automatically shows as weakness. You, I think that makes a man a man. I think that a man is a human being.